Hey, this is King37 again. Hey, I'm doing a video today. A few people hit me up and asked me about what I thought about the Seattle cop punching a girl in the face, and I thought I'd give my point of view on it. Now, first of all, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with some of my points, but listen to me all the way through and then see what you think. Now, first off, I've done a few videos on here about respect and respect for older people, and it goes along with the law as well. It seems like these must have been teenagers, maybe high schoolers or something like that, and from what we heard so far, the cop was addressing one of them for jaywalking. Now, I know the cops can stop you, and it may seem like nonsense, or it is nonsense sometimes, and you don't really feel like dealing with them, but you have to give them, that courtesy, whether it's a good cop or a bad cop. And from the information we have, and of course seeing the video, it seems like cop was trying to talk to one of them, possibly even going to detain and arrest her. The friend intervened, and the cop punched her in the face. Now, her getting hit and roughed up was probably a little her fault, because she shouldn't have interfered with the cop. If he was going to arrest her, you don't interfere with her arrest, even if you don't agree with it. The best thing you can do, stand there, witness it, videotape it like the other guy did, and just, report what you have afterwards, and hopefully if the cop did something wrong, he'll get brought to justice. Now, here's the other side of it. I'm ex-military police, and I've done jobs where you do security, or I had a handgun, or just different things like that. And there's a certain level of force you should use and you shouldn't. Now, I don't agree with the cop punching her in the face, and I'll tell you why I don't agree with that. Typically, even as a citizen on the street, if you're attacked by a woman and you hit her closed fist in the face, usually it's not looked on kindly. Most people think you're a punk, or they'll think you're weak for beating on a woman, whatever the case is. And the cop should be the same laws, and I guess we'd say laws of society that we're held. Also, I have to fault the cop a little bit, because they're trained to handle situations where people get emotional, and not to just use the stereotype that females are emotional, but it was her friend, and you know how that can get, and she just went off impulse, and she didn't think about what she was doing, and then they were teenagers. So the other thing is yeah, they need to show respect for the law, but at the same time, the cop needs to realize who he's dealing with. He's dealing with immature teenagers, and as you can see, the guys around didn't want anything to do with it, because they know if they jumped in, what would have happened. So he even had one trying to pull her away. So I also have to fault the cop a little bit for not handling the situation better. He's trained for that, so he knows how to handle situations like that. And like I said before, he could have diffused it a little bit. I'm not jumping on the cop, or jumping on the girl totally. I believe they both shared some blame in it. And like I said before, I just didn't agree with the face punch, because I don't believe you should. I don't know. She was a young woman, and I don't think you need to punch her in the face. It was just maybe a number of things he could have done. If I was in that situation, I may have shoved her, like I said before, and then threatened to tase him. Or I would have shoved them, gotten the radio, called for backup, and said, look, you guys both stay here, you're under arrest, and then, watch where they went from there. Neither one of them were killers. They didn't have guns. There was no reason for them to have to chase them. I believe there was both to blame. And I just really strongly about the cop not punching her in the face. There's a lot of reasons why I would think that would be a bad idea. But any case, I also have to give big ups to the kids that were standing around there, because the boys could have jumped in there. Or worse, they did the right thing by taping it and pulling her away. One of them there was talking to the cop, which was probably a bad idea during that situation. But he didn't go after the kid, so I guess it all turned out for the best. And as I get more information, if there are any arrests made or if there's any more news, I'll make sure to add it up. Because a lot of people hit me up when I only put part of the information out there, seeing how there's only part of it available now. And when my video's a week old, they'll still be asking me, whoa, why didn't you put this up? But in any case, I do have more videos. Need to put them up. The whole editing process takes a while, and work comes first. So this is King37. Be heading out. If you have any thoughts or video ideas or just any questions, put them on the line. Later.